YouTube, Steel Gunner here. I just wanted to make a short video for you. So you'll see behind me I do not have Ben's Power behind me here, at least not the old Ben's Power. So I had to retire Ben's Power. There was multiple issues with it that just was not worth my time in fixing. Obviously I had a lot of love for this Jeep and a lot of time, and I had a good bit of money in it as well. But I had some serious frame rot issues in multiple areas. It wasn't worth fixing to me. I'd also ripped the transmission out. Everybody knows an AX5 transmission is not made to hold up to that kind of power nor abuse. So mine did hold up for quite a while. I was actually very impressed, but it did give out eventually. I snapped multiple motor mounts, and then I know that I did seize the engine up a couple times. It wasn't necessarily from abuse, even though the Jeep did get abused pretty good, but it was mainly from oil lines blowing. So anytime you're running the kind of boost pressures I was, I was running 20 pounds plus all the time, and just get my giggles out of it. But ultimately, that's putting a lot of heat in your engine. The oil lines would get hot and they blow. So I did end up getting some hydraulic lines made to put in place of the oil lines, and that took care of the problem there. However, at that point, we had some serious loss of compression on the engine. Though it was way stronger than any gas-powered motor that I've ever seen in a Wrangler, it wasn't probably half of what it was originally when I was making these videos. So between that and the frame rot and needing a transmission, it just wasn't worth my time. My family has expanded and I needed more seating room anyways, so I now have a 2011 Jeep Sahara 4-door. So I'm personally partial to 2 doors. I like them more than the 4 doors. But again, because of my family growing, I had to get some more seating. So I've got a lot of videos I'm going to make on this thing here. I've actually got a lot of stuff done to it already, but this one is getting a turbo Benz as well. It's going to happen. So I'm wanting to do a Om617 is what I'd like to do. Right now, the cost of those are minimum $4,000 to find them online, and I'm not paying that. So if I don't find somewhat of a decent deal, I'm just going to run another 617 in here. I've got access to those all day for pretty cheap, and I know out of that TJ, I got some serious power out of it. So this is, with wheels and tires, about a 6,000 pound vehicle versus, the TJ was only about 3,000 pounds. So there's a big weight difference there. However, I really feel like I'm going to be able to get some serious power out of them and get enough to still yank this thing around no problem. It's definitely going to have way more power than this, turd 3.8 liter that comes factory in this. So without further ado, I did throw a couple videos together, just me goofing off some exhaust clips and stuff. So you guys watch that and enjoy. Actually just got a 9,000 pound winch on there. Have a lot of people ask about the bumper. This is actually the stock bumper. All I've done is actually cut it off only about a ½ inch from the frame here, and these here I order online. They're just D-ring mounts. So with those on there, I was able to basically make a minimalist style bumper without paying $400 for one. And then on the lights here, these are halos.
and I basically went in and on the light bezels painted them black. So those have projectors in them and stuff. They're pretty bright. Over here I actually have metal cloak front fenders. So they come in, you can get different lengths as far as your fender flare lengths, but I went with 3 inches because it sets just about right with the rear. And down here I made my own rocker guards. So these here I actually just started out with steel stock, and I riveted them to the side of the body. I mean, basically they come in, they fit about perfect. I didn't want something that come all the way up top. You can see here, it actually, the way I cut it out, it fits those rear fenders really nice. So it was a perfect fit for what I wanted. You can't buy them like that online, so not that I found anyway. Right here I got these from Rugged Terrain, these rear tube fenders. They gave a lot of extra room. I've got a 2.5 inch lift on this Jeep, and you can't fit 35s with a 2.5 inch lift in the stock fenders. So I mean, I'm sure you could put them under there, but it's going to be wedged up pretty bad. Then I got 35, 1250, 15s, BF Goodwrench mud terrains. They don't rub at all. I mean, the only way I can get them to rub is if I'm really completely flexed. I get a little bit of rub like up here in this corner, but nothing too bad. As far as the rear, I left that stock. I've just got a tire cover on it. I ordered this online as well. You'll see fender and now I did the Om617 swap on this 5-cylinder Mercedes turbo diesel. It's actually bolted up to the stock AX5 transmission. Give you a peek under the hood here. So I actually did an HX35 turbo swap on this. The HX35 really made a big difference as far as boost. Obviously you get a lot more volume, so it was a huge upgrade. Then I also did a swap here on the injection pump. So I had a place called Ben's Force. They actually built this injection pump for me. It's got the diesel Meekins elements, bigger elements in it and stuff. It really dumps the fuel now. It really made this thing pretty quick. It's got a lot more power now. And I'll do a quick startup for you. So right here I've got my vacuum shutoff switch, and then here I've got a button for to heat my glow plugs up. So push and hold that for just a couple seconds. Vibration or shaking. That turbo really fit right down in there. It's kind of a snug fit, but made it work.
Well, thanks again for watching my videos. If you like my content, definitely subscribe, and you will get the notifications when I'm sending out new videos. So I'm going to do a whole bunch of videos on the new Benz Power. Obviously the old one's retired, it's gone, it's been sold, it's no longer around. No more videos on that one unfortunately, but I've got a whole bunch to go on this one. So this one here has the 2011, it's a Wrangler Sahara Unlimited 4-door. It is got the terrible 3.8 liter turd V6 in it. It has an automatic, so both of those are getting ripped out. We're putting a turbo Benz in there of some type. I'm wanting to do Om606, but I might do an Om617 again in this one as well. I'm not sure yet. I mean, there was some insane power out of that thing, so I really feel like I'm going to have more than enough power to, you know, it's much more than a 4BT, and guys put 4BTs in the 4-doors all the time. So I have no doubt that it's going to jerk this big heavy thing around no problem. So until that time, I'm going to keep working on some videos. I have some gun videos. I've said this before. I need to start uploading those as well. But I am going to do a front, start to finish video on the actual swap when I get to that point on this. Besides that, I've got some other things I've done. I'll do some videos on. I've actually put third row seating in it and just random stuff that most people don't think about, and I'll go over all that as well with you. So until that time, thank you very much for watching my channel, and we'll see you guys next time.